Ladies and gentlemen, the ZOWHAT morning show has returned to do battle. Ideological battle. We here to battle with thoughts and ideas. Many find too controversial to tackle. But I'm here. I'm sorry, I'm just having a
Chinese kung fu movie voiceover.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the ZOWHAT Morning Show on Dash Talk X. I'm your host, and I got a whole bunch of people in the studio. We had to bring these other folk back. They needed to redeem themselves. They got rid of the change purse, the meat wallet. And they are here to redeem themselves. I'm sorry. Listen, if this is your first time tuning in to the ZOWHAT Morning Show, you already know how we do. You already know what we do. We break down current events, and sometimes we may even jump into a topic, but we're probably going to do that too. We probably gonna do that too, but you already know before I get into that, I gotta promote some stuff. Somebody said, ain't no redemption. Ain't no. I love it when motherfuckers. Ain't no.
That's a rap. It's a rap.
It's a rap, Nick.
Thank you.
Listen, this is what I need everybody to do real quick. I need everybody to join my iStar page. You understand? Dig? I just pulled together a film crew.
Oh shit.
And I'm gonna start
fancy, man.
Oh, you fancy, huh?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about reality in the radio world of Zoe.
What's happening?
I'll turn your mic off, Nick.
I'm still loud, Nick.
Right?
I'm Aries, Nick.
You gonna come through all the other
Loud
mics,
as
nigga.
fuck, Nick.
Oh, God.
You do what you want to do,
He
nigga.
talking about his zodiac sign, Nick.
Zodiac. Aries are a problem.
And you already know.
So listen, I'm about to start producing some real fly content around the two books that I got. The one that just came out, The Holographic Relationship. We just did a book signing. Book signing was fire. Yeah, a lot of people showed up to the book signing. To a cigar lounge. There's a lot of people that don't smoke that showed up.
Inglewood's
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah, they tell me that they had to turn people away. That's how full it was.
Damn.
I'm like, I care. The Holographic Relationship. Go to my website, IamZoeWilliams.com. Get your copy. I'm still packaging up the pre-orders. The pre-orders were so crazy, I had to shut it down.
You doing that by your individually?
I'm doing it by myself.
He at the house.
I'm at the house. You know what I dig? And people like, hey, did my book go up? Let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me explain something to you about
doing this.
mass mailing with one dude. I saw myself the other day. I saw myself yesterday at the car wash. This is what was the revelation I got. I feel like some Mexicans hijacked a car wash yesterday. Because all the car washes was closed because it was supposed to rain.
Car wash fool.
Oh, shit.
But I go to the car wash on Slauson,
Right there off
and
of
this
Crenshaw.
motherfucker open. So I'm thinking, oh, they said, fuck it. It didn't rain.
We finna
get in this little piece of change.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you know it was one motherfucker working?
I lost a
That
bet.
motherfucking gangster.
I lost a bet.
Hey, it was one motherfucker.
Doing all that.
Shout out to that nigga.
He was the cashier. This motherfucker.
He was Jamaican.
Shout out to that.
Shout
No,
out to that nigga.
it was crazy. He was a cashier. He was the dude that process your car, get your car, vacuum it,
God damn.
and it was a line of cars.
Shit,
Oh my God.
you gotta tip this dude.
Damn.
I tipped the shit. I said, here, man, God damn.
Fuck. How many kids do you have?
Okay.
He was working so motherfucking hard.
I got 11 kids. I got to get out of here.
He was working so hard, his face was red.
Oh, shit, yeah.
This nigga's about to pass out.
You know what?
I mean, he driving everybody's car into... and
It's okay. He fucked up. What probably happened is, car washes are great ways to wash money. Like it's in laundry.
No, you're right. You're right.
So what probably happened was he the one fucked up on the dope deal. And we said, okay.
You got to go in.
You work these keys off one way or the other.
now, the shit was crazy, though. Because you know how normally your car go through that little conveyor shit?
Yeah, with the thing.
And it's all automated?
Yeah.
He kept stopping it. Because he had to manage every process of the whole shit.
God damn.
So he in there scrubbing down your car.
Just a one-man band.
Then he pushed the button to let the one in front of your car rinse.
Right.
Then he stop it, go to the next car
Right.
behind. I said, this motherfucker.
Hey, I love
He
this nigga right
he busier than a one-legged nigga in a kick fight.
That nigga all day.
A one-legged nigga in a kick fight.
He is fucking busy.
So then,
Phone ring. Head to car wash. Keisha, bitch, I told you don't call me today. I'm doing it by myself.
then
Can I help you?
it just felt like he got the keys to a car wash.
And said, fuck it, I'm going to make some paper on
I'm gonna
it.
make some money. This shit was weird. Anyway,
My uncle left for Vegas and left the keys to the car wash here. So fuck it.
that's crazy, right? So
Wait a minute, I'm in over my head.
there was one other guy there that was helping him, dry the cars off.
At least he had a little help.
I can dry it off.
A little help.
There's 9 cars, my nigga.
Hey, if he didn't have that nigga, think about it.
I help you dry off, but I need more towel. I had the one towel. I dry 5 cars. It's wet now.
This shit was crazy, man.
not gonna stop me
But
this
that's I tell that story because it reminds me of what I'm doing, getting the books out.
Bruh, come on.
I feel you, man.
It's shit. I had to tell the web guy, turn off the pre-orders.
I just can't do it.
Shit.
You need to hire some gun poppers around the way.
No.
Gotta go to
He said,
Fiverr
fuck
or
that. He want his book. You want your books to get where they going?
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for the bad idea, Jeff. Okay.
You can call.
I'm
You can call Upwork though and hire somebody part time to do it.
No. And I'm not sharing.
Those are professional.
I'm poor. I don't share income.
no.
What the fuck is he talking about?
And those are the suggestions from the board.
Hence hiring them part time
All right,
for
well,
a few
then fuck it
hours.
then.
For a few hours.
That's
3
giving.
hours.
No, I will do it myself.
I think you're going to need
All right,
to.
then.
I'm finna change my voice. I will do it myself.
Okay, well, I tell you what, swing line
Complain about
stapler.
it, then, nigga.
You need to put a straw over in a 55-gallon drum of total package and get the fucking going.
I'm good. So we've got a couple of things to promote, man, because I'll never get through it if you guys continue to.
And another thing.
Thank you for your additions. Hey, man, today's a sad day, man, for Timmy Tight Top.
Oh, what happened? What's going on?
I love Timmy Tight Top, and I love making fun of the tightness
Right.
of his tops.
But,
The molecular.
yeah.
Molecular and films.
Right.
What films have y'all watched lately? Like all the shit
The circular system.
that we do.
It's called circulatory system.
Oh, my bad. You got it now.
Wait, here your mic.
You got it now, my nigga.
All right,
Let's get your mic right. City don't go well. But that's another story.
Right.
Right.
Well, you're not supposed to bury your own children, man. That's a
Nah,
son of a
man.
bitch, man.
Nah, man. So let's
Love to your family.
let's promote Weed Juice real quick.
So, thanks for all the listeners. Thanks for all the prayers that I got. It was a tragic day. Today is a tragic day, but hopefully we can get through it. Hopefully family will make it.
Yeah.
But, weedjuice.com. Put the ZOWHAT code when you come to visit our store. We're promoting Baby I'm a Star Today and Miss Kiwi. This is juices is high in vitamin C. You always need vitamin C.
How about
What are the two premium the two featured juices?
Baby, I'm a star.
Hand them to me.
So the highest form of vitamin C is actually kiwi, more than orange, and second is strawberry.
Okay.
So these are the things that your body needs. And strawberries are berries like blackberries and raspberries. Blueberry is not a berry, technically.
Orange one.
So
Listen,
berries
first
are
off,
low
don't
in
come in here with no Oswald Bates science. A blueberry ain't actually a berry.
And it's actually purple.
You understand
it's
me
not
now?
blue. You do know this. Oswald.
So what is it?
You do understand that Oswald Bates. Okay, I'm gonna need this whole side of the room to shut the fuck up for a second.
It's a fruit,
You
but it's
do
not purple.
understand that we're gonna have to have an Oswald Bates segment. Because you know who else Oswald Bates is? He's the one that says the government. Oh my God, Oswald Bates. Come on, man.
I'm just saying, I mean.
How y'all doing? I'm Oswald Bates.
So, Oswald.
You know, a blueberry ain't actually a berry. Even though berry is in its name, that's a misnomer. Okay, and then I had to bring back some people. I know y'all not happy. I know y'all not happy with them. The Jewish girl came in here and said colored.
Yeah, and I let it slide too.
Geoff was like, "What? You mean?"
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
I started
What?
to go and get with it.
You did try to help.
He tried
You
to.
did. I saw it.
I was like,
You were. We appreciate it.
yeah. I put my knife back because I usually
Calling yourself black ain't no fucking better. Shit.
Oh, that's
Dang, that's a color? What the fuck?
hold on.
Don't call me colored, but call me black, which is a color.
Hold on. We don't want to get derailed. Okay, I'm trying to intro them.
Okay.
Jesus.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Then there was Tiger Woods who said nigger.
Yeah.
What up?
Yeah.
He's black, people.
Yeah.
He might have a little splash of something. He might be a mongrel of some sort.
Tiger
But he's
Woods is
black.
hilarious. You can't call him Tiger. Call him Tiger Shrubs. He's not actually Tiger Woods. He's Tiger
just-
Shrubs. He's not the whole woods.
Tiger bushes.
Tiger bushes, black and black. You know.
Tiger hedges.
Fern, Tiger hedges.
Anyway, we have to bring them back because let me just say this, man. This is an organization that Zoe Williams supports. I just dropped 25 on the GoFundMe. Geoff, you gonna back me up with 25 on their GoFundMe?
Sure.
All right. Geoff is gonna drop 25 on the GoFundMe. At the end of the day, whether you somebody said you're blackish.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Damn. That's accurate.
Okay.
I'm blackish.
Okay, dear black people who expect all of our help to just come from us.
Let me ask you a question real quick, Geoff. I know this is a profound thing you're about to say, but is there a way you could take out your mouth restraints? You shit sound like you having a deep conversation and eating pussy at the same time.
That often happens. Many times I look up and go, and another thing. That is the best time to borrow money, by the way.
Finish your thought, Geoff.
Oh, when you're eating pussy, that's the best time to borrow money.
Oh, that part? No, I meant the part about
the other
them.
part
Yeah.
about oh, yeah, dear black people who can only accept help from other black people. You would have been shit out of luck during Harriet Tubman's days, because when she took black folks to freedom, them was white folks' house that they were staying at. Niggas didn't have houses like that back then. So the Underground Railroad didn't run through Ladera Heights. It was
Oh, God, here we
some
go.
some white folks that when the slave masters caught the runaway slaves, they hung the white people right next to them. So as much as this movement should have a black face and a predominant black presence, and as much as they should
Present or present?
I like present.
Present.
I like present.
They should
The
have
way I say it, okay?
a black present.
I'm trying to make myself better with these fucking Invisaligns, and I would thank you. Okay?
And I appreciate that you're working on your teeth.
Yeah, gotta work on your grill,
I
man.
appreciate the.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's good.
I
Ain't no crooked
appreciate
grill.
you just restrain your mouth.
No, your mouth restraints. That's hilarious.
So seriously, though, the name of this organization is
Engage the vision.
Or ETV.
ETV. You guys are at MLK Middle School and been there for 8 years.
Martin Luther King Jr. Elementary School, South Central LA, in the hood, the center of it.
The bottom line is, whether you like these people or not, the kids need the bread. Now, they've raised 7,000 or close to 7,000. I just dropped 25. Jeff's going to drop 25.
I got 25 on it.
They trying to raise 25K. Now,
Y'all ain't hit the dope man up?
backpack, supplies, books, pencils, pens, calculators, field trips, shoes, clothes, food.
All the shit you send your kids to school with, they need.
Plus a young girls program as well, because they're underserved too.
Now we know they came in here awkward.
And they're not. They're not entirely black.
Y'all had to hold
You
it,
know,
hold it
we-
back for who y'all were with.
You know what I'm saying? We know maybe they was raised in a different part of town. They have a different experience than, say, Hassan or myself or Kid.
Right. Now, is Dr. Elephant, is she like is she a
as far-
significant other to any of you?
No,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah, so come on, they came over here and they brought a good-looking big butt Jew broad. But that's not the problem. You let that derail you, people. You can't let that get you up, huh?
And to speak on the different experience, because
Okay, tell me. Okay, I'm just speaking the base level thoughts of the motherfuckers in the chat room.
okay, okay.
So
I
can I
understand.
ask you something, Zoe, as a white male in this room who is uneducated?
He is a white male, and
Glad he cleared that up.
he didn't have to say it, but now that he did, I must address why he's not on camera. Part of his whiteness will not allow him to be filmed.
That's right.
But quick question.
Sure.
Isn't this what they want for you to be fragmented?
Who is they? Tell us about the they.
People of color.
Do they, people of color, want
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
We're never
They is
the powers that be?
the powers that be. Yes.
I like to say the power elite.
The power elite wants to keep us fragmented and separated. If I can sense the Asian ancestry in my young brother here, I may denounce his blackity.
There's some Kung Pao chicken.
Because if he came in my
Some Kung Pao chicken in here.
It's in there somewhere.
if he moved into my
I
neighborhood,
have zero Asian in me.
if he moved into my neighborhood, the people would have called him the N-word, straight up.
Really?
Straight. It happened to me when I was young.
It happened to you
Somebody
or
called
somebody?
you a nigga when you was in your neighborhood?
I was about to say, how did you get mixed up?
He's white. Wait a second. He's not a nigga. What are you guys doing?
No, I could just tell he's gonna love him.
He's gonna love him. Look at him. He's 8. He already has a beard. Look at him.
No, in my neighborhood in Long Island, New York, 30 minutes from Manhattan,
Oh yeah, L.I. What
a
part?
Puerto Rican family moved into my neighborhood, an all-white neighborhood, and they were immediately called the N-word.
Of course.
And how could I possibly talk to the N-words, is what the people on my block said to me.
Wow.
So he would be the N-word.
I'm telling you. Did you do Ancestry.com yet?
Not yet.
Don't do
You
it.
gonna find out.
Don't do it.
You got some Kung Pao chicken in you, boy.
I'm trying to tell
Some
you.
Malaysian,
I'm trying to tell you.
something, boy. You got some
Have you ever been
Pacific
to-
Asian. He got something Asian.
Have you ever
in
been
it.
in a fist fight? Like growing up? You ever get in a fist fight? seriously.
Multiple.
No, my man. So do you know him from his childhood?
Nah.
No. Did you ever get in?
Yes, I got in a fist fight,
Did you
but
ever have the urge to do this? Never.
No, Jeff. If you don't get your Jim Carrey set up, kind of physical comedy, this is radio. You know how
They can't see it. I'm just saying.
we on radio, Jeff doing physical comedy.
Just saying.
What the? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be promoting this organization throughout the show because I think it's important. I think that we gotta get them some donations.
We like them.
Now, the first donation came from me. The next donation has got to come from y'all.
From you.
And you know what? Forget about us. Fuck us. It's all about the kids.
Sure.
Nobody wants to fuck you now. There's a lot of things happening in the media.
Excuse me, Mr. Wordplay.
Right now. Shit.
Don't take me off track here. No, but seriously, it's not about us. It's about the kids. Who cares about us? We've been going there for 8 years and didn't ask for nothing from nobody. I've seen the results. I was raised in a single parent household. My father was addicted to crack cocaine. I know what it's like.
Oh, then you black.
Yes. There you go. I know what it's like.
Hell yeah, look like Shamar more or less.
God damn,
Shamar or less.
I'm about to have a rant
I'm
here.
gonna run about this motherfucker.
yeah, go ahead, Control. Continue.
Let me
Continue.
finish.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Shamar less.
I know what it's like. I know what it's. God damn.
Continue, Control.
I'm gonna get this thought off.
It is a comedy show.
I know it is. I'm gonna get this thought off though. But I know how important it is. How important it is to have positive male role models.
Yes.
In your life, and most of these kids, damn near all of them, don't have that. They do not have that, and they walk home alone to their single parent household. And they have no one giving them the guidance that they deserve and should have. And we are there 8 years in a row every Friday to make sure that happens so that they can have a better life.
And so let's clarify something. So we've been here for 8 years. It was myself, who I'm black, and our vice president, who also is black, 2 black men walking into a school with cold calling the school. Because why? Because we wanted to make a difference. We were tired of living our selfish motherfucking lives for ourselves. And we wanted to give back. It was a passion inside of us. So we walk in the school, we talk to the principal, who's also black, in a predominantly black school, and we say, we want to help. How do we help? We gather 25 guys together from the entertainment industry, and we get this thing cracking 8 years ago. We paid for all this shit out of our pockets for the first 4 years. We've only actually been a nonprofit for 4 years now. So we are here, and we want your money. Why? Because we want to help your kids, our future generations, our black kids, our black kings and queens get the best start in life. That's why the fuck we here. So fuck us, like Cottrell said. If anything, think about the kids.
Sure. Okay, now hold on now.
All right.
Hold on.
Little motherfucker misuse, 5-yard penalty. Repeat it down.
You gonna have to.
I saw where you were going, but I can tell that you don't use the word motherfucker often.
Yeah.
So when we get off the air, you
need
remedial motherfucker class
training.
Because I felt your energy and his passion, but you put the motherfucker in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whenever you use
the whole emphasis is fucked up. Yeah.
Like either an adverb or an adjective, you have to slow it down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I will kick your motherfucking ass.
Tell me there's some motherfucking money.
Yeah. Oh, no. There you go. A little slower. Where is my motherfucking money? You want to slow it down when you're using. If you ever
But without the restraints, right?
yeah, without the restraints. Yeah.
And even when
I'm good without the restraints.
Okay,
there's about 3 U's in fuck, like when you're gonna take it, like even like
he's about to fuck it up.
Yeah, he's about to fuck it up.
No, let's give him room though. He really thinks he's going somewhere.
Let's see.
It's almost like when the toddler's trying to take your steps. Just get out of the way. Move the furniture. Get the fucking dog out of the way. He's trying to walk. All right.
of course, I just learned to walk then.
Okay, good. Good.
Okay, let me gain control of this show here.
I digress.
He's killing the killing.
All right.
Reel it in.
So seriously, I got a couple things to promote. Beal sauce. Hey man, Jeff.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for turning me on to these people.
I told you, man. That's my man. He's a Marine.
Sergeant Sauce.
Yeah.
This
That's that shit.
This shit delicious.
Have you tried the gunny fire?
No.
That's a beast.
I don't want to fuck with the gunny fire.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I'm at an age now where I'm going to need some heartburn medicine.
You shouldn't be eating that shit.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's about your meat intake. That's not about
Hey, listen.
Seriously.
Listen.
Acid.
Don't ever talk about my meat in public.
I was talking about the food that you were eating with the USDA sticker on it from Ralph's.
Can I get back to?
You may, but you the one brought up the sauce. I'm just saying. Influx. I love you. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm just saying. Okay. I'm going to have the tacos, the street tacos. I'm going to have them. I don't give a fuck what you're saying. Okay, cool. Beal sauce, gunny fire, schmuckatelli, sergeant sauce.
It's that shit.
Go to bealsauce.com. And then also, I want to thank everybody for pushing on Total Package Energy. Thank you so much. Continue to push Total Package Energy. Great brand. Also, the lady who did my website, mindblowingmobile.com. Wanda Trotter. She did my app, man.
Oh, yeah.
She's incredible. Go to mindblowingmobile.com or WSTImobile.com and support her business as well. Triumph Beyond Designs. Those brothers built my website. Please continue to support them as well. And then one other thing here. This is an interesting thing because I have this book that this young man produced. And a lot of people see that of course, I'm going to promote my book, but I'm also going to promote books for people, that are trying to get their brand up. This brother right here wrote a book. It's kind of like a Black Harry Potter.
What's the name of it?
It's called Dream No More, Rise of a Lion. Go to Amazon.com right now and get it. Dream No More, Rise of a Lion. Mario Matthews. All right. This was the longest community empowerment segment ever. I know you. Just hold on. We're going to get to you. This was the longest segment ever, man. We got to get into the show. We got some topics to cover. Now, I'm going to tell my hybrid brothers. You guys are brothers. You're like me.
How we doing on donations, by the way, on GoFundMe?
What we doing?
You just... Then he got mad because I called him Jewish.
I didn't get mad.
He was like, I'm not Jewish. Yeah, you are.
I was just correcting you, that's all.
Have you done your ancestry?
I have not, no.
Okay. I think if...
It don't matter unless your mama's Jewish.
All right, here we go with our first topic of today. You're listening to the ZOWHAT Morning Show on Dash Talk X. Here we go. White Tulsa police officer who fatally shot Terrence Crutcher will not face federal charges. Well, what's new? Is that normal? Why? Okay, this is what's bothering me about that. Because there's another story in there about somebody else another police officer that got off who shot someone else. But we're applauding Colin Kaepernick for winning his suit against the NFL. And maybe potentially getting an opportunity to play in the NFL again. So what happened? It wasn't the purpose of him protesting to stop shit like this from happening. So is there really anything to celebrate? Because we celebrate Cap. We celebrate Cap. But did anything get done? He got paid from two different sources. Nike, that's one deal. Nike and the NFL are partners. Then the other deal is he sued the NFL and won. And now may play again. So the question is, if he plays again, does he still have the freedom to kneel and continue to protest? Right?
Did they buy that?
Did they buy that?
Did he comment on it?
No, he can't comment on it. He can't speak on any specifics of the details.
No, I mean the Tulsa case.
Did who comment?
Kaepernick.
He can't. I mean, he probably could comment on it, but he hasn't. Not that I know of. But the point that I'm trying to make is, who saw the end of the Matrix?
Which one?
The third one. Neo thought he was a superhero because he could fly and wear tight leather suits inside the Matrix.
Right.
You still dusty in real life, Neo.
Right.
You're eating watery oatmeal, my nigga.
Right. Right.
You're plugged into the wall of a toaster, my nigga.
Right.
Hiding in real life.
Right.
Right? In the Matrix, though, you're a supermodel.
Right. So basically, the Matrix is social media. On Instagram, you can fly.
Ooh.
But really, you just a fat bastard in your mama basement.
With a colostomy bag with pudding in it.
It's time for your pudding. Fuck that! Bring me a sandwich, Mom! From upstairs, you 36 in your mama basement.
But do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, ultimately, what happened? What was the result of all of the shit? Protesting the NFL, not watching games, a viewership going down. What was the purpose, ultimately? If cops are going to continuously get off.
What is the purpose of a tantrum?
Go ahead, Geoff.
Think about who throws a tantrum. Usually a 3-year-old to get his way. Once he gets his way is usually very finite. I want some candy. I want to lay down. I want to show. His way is not to change the way of his family's life. He's not having a tantrum because his father is mismanaging his college fund. No, he's having a tantrum because he wants another candy bar. So you either give him another candy bar, then he ends the tantrum, and you go on along mismanaging his college fund. So that's basically what a boycott is. It's a tantrum. And it basically, if you really look at it, equates to that.
Isn't the end game the cold civil war that's happening in this country right now?
Say more.
I'm not. Him and Dr. G went to the same school because they asked him, I don't know you remember Dr. G, but
He don't remember Dr.
You don't remember Dr. G. We used to have to do white
No, that's what people say we're
Boomerang
in
question?
right now as a country. Is a cold civil war.
Wow. A cold civil war. Say more. Go deeper.
Yes, give us more, white man.
So by them shining the light on this Colin Kaepernick situation, people have to pick a side, choose a side. And this is perpetuated in the media,
Right.
magnified, amplified,
Yes.
and causes more separation.
Who says white people can't rap? Go ahead. Keep going.
That's all I got.
I was about to put a beat on it.
Oh, okay. We was about to turn it up on you. But again, here's another story out of Sacramento. No charges filed against officers who killed Stephen Clark. Mother reacts. This is March 2nd.
See, the interesting part about this whole situation right now is the focus is back on politics. So I just looked at Sean King's page, and he hasn't even, or I haven't seen anything spoke about that yet.
Can we be honest? Politics aren't real.
That's
Thank you.
That's the thing now.
It's wrestling with suits.
Yeah. It's
a soap opera.
It's
Bunch of rich people voting on different colors, blue and red.
dude, it's a motherfucking it is the real reality TV of
Yep,
America.
exactly.
That's what it is. Because everything is based on concepts and ideas that you're selling to your constituents. Right? Oh, I can't tell the truth about who the fuck I really am. Right? You see all kind of politicians wearing women's panties and high heels and lipstick behind the door, behind the closed doors, but then come out and these are staunch conservatives.
Yep.
But got hoes out here, got bitches on the street.
H-E-A-U-X.
I'm finna go get my business, Lizzie. You are my hero. You know what I'm saying? Let let me send my Secret Service out to make sure the streets is clear so I can pick these hoes up.
Fight for pro-life and having abortions behind the, keeping them from their wives.
You better go get that abortion before I kick you down the stairs.
I know, right?
Or throw you in front of a train. I mean, House of Cards showed everybody what it really was.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
100%. That's taken straight out of the book.
Yeah. If they've been killing niggas since the beginning, why would you think that shit would be resolved in 2 years just because Colin Kaepernick is the face of the shit? And are you sure that his nonprofit shut down? That he was all the shit that he was doing to help people, or is that shut down because
I didn't say anything was shut down. I didn't say anything is not being done.
I'm asking.
What I said, I'm finna answer your question. You watch your tone now. Nothing has been resolved.
Right.
But what happens in America, once somebody gives out some money, right, pays out some money, we have this snapback tendency where we go back to normal. And then we celebrate, right? Shit, good. That's good for him. Colin, they gave him his money. They should. He won. Colin did the right thing. But then at the end of the day, systemically, what has been changed? That's a real question. That isn't to say Colin isn't still out there in the streets grinding, doing whatever he was doing beforehand. My question is, what changed systemically? Because a lot of times if I'm going to pay you, I'm paying you to keep the system the same way. I'm paying to keep the system the same. Because the real payout would be systemic change. That's the real.
But that's going to be incremental, though. You can't have something that's been going on like a freight train, and you try to jump in front of it and say, "Oh, halt!" You're like you Eddie Murphy from fucking
I don't know.
America. You can't do that.
I don't know.
You can't,
I don't know.
It's a freight train.
I don't know because
it's an adamantium freight train.
I don't know. I don't know about that, Kevin. Because when white people want to do shit in America, they go do it. There is no. This is a process, and listen.
They're running shit. You don't have that power to do that.
But let me give you an example. Again, I think you're missing my point, which is normal. But I think,
or make your point.
Let me give you an example. George Bush walked in this motherfucker, and not only just George Bush, but Donald Trump. They walk in this motherfucker and just did shit.
Walk up in this motherfucker just a swinging my hair. Yeah.
They just did shit. Wasn't no train. Wasn't no momentum. Listen, this man tried to kill my daddy. I'm going to get him.
That was the end of the meeting.
Congress, all that shit got pushed to the side.
We halfway through the meeting with that sentence.
Congress didn't do anything. Y'all don't understand what went down. If you go watch the movie with Dick Cheney, you'll see what went down. Dick Cheney was the president.
Okay.
And he was working some law that they had with the executives called executive privilege, where he can do anything he wants.
Okay, so I think you're...
Dick Cheney was doing that.
I think you're using a lot of words to say what he's saying.
What I'm saying to you is, nigga, you can't just stop shit. If you ain't running shit, how the fuck you just gonna stop shit right in the middle of the shit? It has to happen. That's not what we saying.
Here's how. It's very simple.
I'm saying that. I'm telling that to you.
I know what you saying.
Okay,
I speak English, nigga.
Well, answer the question.
What you saying makes sense in a limited way, Kevin.
What way?
All right. All I'm saying is, you said, we don't have any power.
What way?
Hold on. Let me address what you said. We don't have any power, which equates to any change will be incremental. Correct? Is that what you said? Any change that we seek will be incremental because we don't have any power. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, when I'm saying things haven't changed, I'm saying we shouldn't buy into, this guy got paid $80 million. Or this guy got, I don't know what the Nike deal was. He got this. We shouldn't celebrate shit thinking, okay, everything is cool. Remember I said everything goes back to this snapback situation, right? Oh, he got paid. Everything is cool. But systemically, when we look at what the fuck is going on, the purpose of why this man did what he did, the purpose of why he knelt, none of it has really been addressed.
It has. And they are addressing it. The other football players who were in it with them, they've been addressing it with the other teams, and they're working with the teams to do shit. But the thing, again, you don't hear that shit in front and on the camera because that's not the big story. The big story is Colin Kaepernick.
But we have heard that.
They're no longer kneeling.
I have a little question.
Nobody's kneeling.
Nobody's kneeling.
I have a question.
Like, either is it incremental or no? Go ahead.
What's the point to kneel for if they already gave in and said, all right, we'll work with you to do what you
So they gave in? That's what we saying?
Yes, they worked.
Okay, cool. They gave in. Go ahead, Jeff.
Kids still getting killed.
We're again stuck.
Niggas still getting robbed.
We're again looking at the very answer to the fucking problem.
What's the answer to the problem?
Just leave.
I agree.
Just leave. Why are you there? Here's the
I agree.
The health of American sports is inversely proportional to the health of the black American mind. You will know when black people are fully awake when there is no more NFL, when there is no more NBA. When black people go, wait a fucking second, in the words of Ernie Hudson in the movie Sugar Hill when talking about Wesley Snipes' character, would somebody please tell me why we are kissing this boy's ass? Could somebody please tell me why it is that these professional athletes show up? Dear professional athletes, every fucking black one of you, I am talking to you. The position we are in is not your fault, but you could fix it tomorrow.
Let me address something real quick and take all of you motherfuckers out of your illusion. None of you niggas in America have any rights. Legally, you have no rights.
Okay.
And I'm about to explain why.
Sure.
14th Amendment, you think you got freed because of the 14th Amendment. Actually, but let's go back to the Dred Scott case. The Dred Scott case told you that no people who call themselves black or descendants of Africans and slaves, they have no rights in America.
Okay.
All right. That decision has never been overturned. But most people will say it was overturned by the 14th Amendment. However, when you go read the 14th Amendment, the word rights is not within the 14th Amendment. The word rights is not in there. You have immunities and privileges. Literally, the word rights is not in there. The word rights is in the Constitution. It's in the beginning. So it created two separate classes of citizens. The ones who had rights at the beginning and the ones who don't have any rights under the 14th Amendment. So you don't have any rights, and that includes the right to vote. Then most people think, okay, the 15th Amendment gave us the right to vote, where it says that no one shall be discriminated against on the right to vote based on their race or creed or whatever. However, if you don't have that right at the beginning, you don't have it now. So the 15th Amendment didn't give you any rights to vote. Now, the reason they don't tell you this shit because it would cause a riot. However, you have no goddamn rights legally. None. Zero. That's why they whoop your ass.
That goes back to your point earlier. But go ahead, Jeff, because Jeff can't hold it. He's like,
well, I could have swore I held it. I could have swore I asked for next.
You got to pee,
and I got bumped again. I got like shit.
It's thought pee.
Okay.
Mind bladder.
All of that is yes. I can say that I knew every syllable of what you just said. What I can't say is what that has to do at all with recirculating black dollars, what that has to do at all with black unity, what that has to do at all with professional athletes going, we have 97% of the talent and we don't own any teams.
Yep.
Nothing. Has nothing to do with it. But
so I'm not quite sure why you brought it there.
Because it does have nothing to do with why niggas always asking why the system is always smashing on you. And that's the problem. You always, why me? Why me? Why us? Why us? With white supremacy, white this, white that. We ain't gonna have nothing. We ain't got nothing. We ain't got nothing. We ain't got shit. Yeah, you ain't got shit because you ain't got no rights. Now that shit is out of the way.
Okay.
Get the fucking together and get some shit.
Okay, and how do we do that?
You can do the shit that they're doing.
Well,
you can do the shit. Watch what they're doing and do that shit. Unless you're creating organizations, foundations, and shit like that, corporations, you're not gonna be equipped to go into the future. Those are the vehicles that are going to get you to the future. If you're an individual out here just fucking around, you're not gonna have shit. You have to get into those vehicles like they do.
All right, so let Jeff finish his thought. Go ahead.
Sure.
Do you want to finish?
Well,
it?
I got a comment on what
Jeff, then you.
Okay.
Jeff,
sure.
Finish your thought, Jeff.
That's fantastic.
Shit, man.
That's fantastic. Everything you just said makes perfect sense in a vacuum. Here's where it doesn't. When we begin to believe that just because I do what you do, I'm going to get what you get. That is just, it's just backwards.
It's not backwards. If you know the law, it's not backwards. You don't. It's backwards.
But that's a different show. We'll do the law show.
But it's not just the law on what you're talking about. I'm talking about business law. That type of stuff. It works for everyone. You just don't know that. So you're not going to go and do those things. However, if you look that shit up, it works for you. It works for you just like it works for them.
I'm doing a lot of those things.
Yeah.
But you don't even know you don't even know the stuff I'm talking about, dude. I studied contract law, contract business, corporations, and constitutional shit, dude. Stuff that nobody understands about that's behind the scenes that you can do that they do. Like, do you know what a 501c6 is?
No.
All right, that's my point. That's a vehicle that you have no idea about.
But
hey, talk to us about. Hey,
but in regards to what you're both saying, if you the issue is merging both of those concepts. When we talk about black people, we right now at this moment, outside of the discrimination and racism that is taking place in this world, period, 100%, it's never been cooler to be black. And people, when we realize that, when we realize the power behind that, then things will change. Like there's a movie out right now on Netflix about the dude Andre from Moonlight's the lead of it, but it's talking about an NBA lockout. And he comes up with the concept to create a separate league, and it goes
like it
goes viral on YouTube. I saw the preview. I'm going to watch it tonight. But the point is to understand the power of the culture. You know what I mean? Like the fact that why, like all these people, I don't agree with it, but they want to say the N-word because they want to be a part of the culture, and they're not. There's power in understanding that we have our fingers and hands on the pulse of the culture, and we are the ones creating the new shit every single time.
Go ahead, Geoff.
You don't think so?
Jeff?
You don't think so?
Jeff disagrees. Let's hear it.
I don't think there's a shortage of that knowledge. I think the shortage is here. That somehow, in all of our excellence, the green light to do anything, we tend to put out of our reach, and we wait for permission. That's kind of a human thing.
Oh, and I don't disagree with you on that at all. Yes.
So I think the first thing we need to do is realize, and to those of you in the chat room, realize that this is a conversation being made in love. This is my man right here.
Of course.
This is my man. We are
always like that.
We are disagreeing.
Then he get mad. Wait, Jeff. Hold on, Jeff. He always been like that.
Right.
Then when you pull him to the side, you're like,
this is the enforcer.
You pull him to the side.
This is dark-skinned Rick Fox.
Wait, look. I pull him to the side and be like, hey, nigga. Got to stop going off, nigga.
I don't be going off.
Then he'll say, nigga, let me tell you something, nigga. Wait, let me do you, Kev. Shit. Nick,
do me correctly, nigga.
No, nigga. Hell no, nigga.
This nigga gonna tell you how to pay him.
He be like,
he gonna get down off the stand. He be like, come back around, look at what you're drawing. No, you need to make my dick longer than that.
Bullshit, nigga.
He be like, Nick.
With that bullshit.
He be like, listen here, Nick. I've been on the show for 2 years, nigga. Only had one outburst, my nigga.
I'm sitting here, nigga. I don't never fucking outburst, nigga.
I think
I got scared after that 501c comment.
No, go ahead, Jeff. Finish your thought.
Okay, yes, understandable. See, here's what happens. All of your fear is based in two places. One, the media. The other place is the fear that, and I just believe this generically, that the reason white people are nervous when we get upset is because they are afraid that we are going to do to them what they would do to us if we had done to them what they did to us. And we're not. We're not.
Somebody
don't worry. They always think, oh, shit, this is it.
Somebody in the chat room said, I want Kev to get a misdemeanor and then prove his theory. Get a misdemeanor.
Well, I already had 2 warrants and got him wiped off, bitch ass nigga, whoever the hell you is.
You see?
Wow.
Hey, Hey, listen. Let me do
Somebody
this.
get Kev some cookies and a hug.
Right, shit, it's Girl Scout cookie season. This nigga, man.
Some cookies and milk.
Jeff, can you speak on the permission part though? Because I feel like you were going in a great direction. You were talking about yes.
Well,
please.
it's really a human thing.
Yes.
If you, dear humans, if you need permission to be whatever, go outside and look up. It's 93 million miles away. It's the fucking sun. If you can see the sun, the creator has given you the permission to be whatever. Black people always waiting. That most things that black people have of any prominence, of anything they or that they hold in high esteem is some shit that they saw white folks with.
Oh yeah.
They don't get the concept that you are who they are following. So what you are doing is chasing your tail by following them after they follow you. But
but listen, can I just transition? I mean, because we've been here.
It's your show,
All right, that was really good.
And I'm a little annoyed.
okay,
So let's transition.
that's fair.
That was
Before
really
you transition,
good, though,
how we
Jeff.
doing on the donations?
I really like
You have no
Ain't
donation.
nobody gave you shit, white
They
man.
do not
You
fuck with
still
you
got some
right
shit to
now.
prove, white man.
You gonna prove yourself in this conversation.
We don't give money to niggas. You trying to get some money in there? You got to prove. You got
How are
to.
we doing for the kids?
I don't know. They don't
Let's talk about that.
How are we doing for the kids?
You have no donations currently.
So,
give-
I know why though.
So
Because
give the link.
You gave privately because you're such a humble and wonderful soul that they don't even know you gave.
Oh, you know I gave.
People in here.
On the thing though, it's private, so they can't even see it.
Oh shit! How do I undo that?
You just have to give again, and then not put it public.
Yeah, he black. This nigga's a pimp.
I mean, it's for real though. You can't undo.
Hey, baby, you can't undo what you done.
Drop another
No, I gave 25.
Hey, so we don't need you. We need you to put the paint where it ain't, player.
They don't know that's you, pimp.
Right? They don't know it's you,
It
baby.
says right here, gave privately. The what's it say? Let me give the exact. Zoe Williams, referred by Matt Germain, private donor. Donor's name and comment do not show on your campaign.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're gonna get you a big bright red Cadillac.
Hey, you're listening to the ZOWHAT Morning Show on Dash Talk X. I got a great topic right now. Roseanne Barr is unloading on the Me Too movement. Some jaw-dropping comments that reveal,
What has she said?
or that rivals the one that cost her sitcom. She was the guest Saturday on Candace Owens' show when the ultra-conservative host lit the fuse by saying she was sick of Lena Dunham types going around saying, oh man, oh goodness. She basically said these are hoes that failed.
Okay, I don't know. I'm lost.
She said these are hoes that failed. Women who are in the Me Too movement are hoes that failed.
Wow. Wow.
She dragged Mike Tyson into it, saying he calls Me Too, you too, because it will eventually get you. And there was her take on anti-Semitism in America. She said a lot of shit. Obese people from the Midwest. She talked about a lot of motherfuckers.
There are a lot of fat fucks in the Midwest.
She basically said these are failed hoes, and they turned it into a movement called Me Too.
Damn. What'd you say about Lena Dunham? Because I don't like her anyway.
No one does.
I don't understand.
I don't like her ass.
Hoes part.
Wow. Failed hoes. What do you guys think of that? A lot of men have already said that too.
I mean, if you really want to watch some fail hoes, go to the airport.
Can we
after
talk
All-Star
about that?
Weekend.
I need to know. Can we talk about it? The Me Too is it?
Can you elaborate on the failed hose?
Yeah, help me out
What are
with
the
the failed
characteristics of a failed hoe?
Yeah.
Listen.
What's the criteria?
Here's the science. Everybody in Hollywood knows. You come to this motherfucker, you're gonna have to put some skin in the game, some kind of way.
Got to bring ass to get ass.
Let's not listen. The casting couch has been a part of Hollywood lore since the beginning.
And the studio.
You want to go somewhere? You want to make it? Do you know how many dry nutsacks are in this motherfucker?
You got some work to do.
You got walk. to do.
I hope you've fortified the back of your throat. You got some.
You know how
Plenty of them like that out here.
Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of women out here. Listen, it's like an insurance policy too.
Yeah. Oh, how about that? Ooh, get at them.
It's an insurance policy, especially during the Me Too era. It's really an insurance policy. Because if a motherfucker dumb enough to leverage the couch now, say she's with it, or he's with it, you leverage the couch, and the shit don't work out. They can always come back and say, I felt used. I felt pressured.
I don't think that's where it comes from.
You played the couch card.
Yeah.
Because now the couch card is redeemable.
Well, yeah. They didn't just turn the couch card into a trump card now. It used to didn't be shit.
It used to didn't be shit, yeah.
But to say, like, all of them are failed hoes, because, it's a gray situation. There are ones who use the couch to get what they wanted, and there are ones that were taken advantage of. I don't think it's you can't lump everybody up into one category.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but once we put as men sex in the game, and you say okay, you got to take a hit for that.
Oh, I'm not saying, and I don't disagree.
I'm not the issue for me.
She called them hoes.
Right.
Let's just be clear. Roseanne called the Me Too women
failed hoes.
Failed hoes.
And she's mentally ill, by the way.
But
we know
okay, is she?
She is.
Some crazy motherfuckers make a lot of sense.
Isn't she a failed hoe too, though?
But hold on. Let's, because we can get off topic here. Let me just state. There's a motherfucker who's 80 years old that's a comic that's in jail.
Right.
And motherfuckers is coming out saying, oh yeah, I got paid for my testimony and I lied.
Somebody did that?
But that don't undo the fact that he in jail.
Janice Dickinson, I think, was one.
Somebody.
Her crazy.
Oh, they asked me to embellish shit for my new book.
And so I did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Janice.
So
I hate her. I hate her ass too, bro.
Well, here's the problem.
But do you see the point I'm?
Yes, I see what
the intersection here.
And to bring up just the victims in the Me Too movement serves binary thinking.
There we go, Jeff.
Okay.
Here we go, Jeff.
And here's what I mean. It's either one or the other. It's either black or white. It's on or off. And what that takes away is the gray area that most manipulative women swim in.
Oh, yes.
This gray area.
Did I just say? I said. I believe I said gray area.
Now, you want credit?
No, what you doing? No.
You trying to get donations? You asking for credit? Now, which one you want?
I'm trying to.
Let's explore that.
You're sitting there. Oh, preach,
let's explore that. Let's explore that.
Okay.
You did use the word gray, and you did use the word area. You just didn't use them as fly as me.
Okay.
Now, okay. Here's the great. Here's how women take advantage of this shit, and where I think a lot of this comes from.
Some women.
A lot of no. I never use some, but not all.
That's us,
dear
man.
Women,
He's
under
new.
the sound of my
He
voice,
doesn't know.
dear women, under no some but all, I never. From this day forward, I will never, ever use the term some but not all again. Dear women who choose to be offended by what I say, I want you to take a running start with a toaster in your hand, plugged into your bathroom socket.
Here we go.
Jump into a warm bath of water into the arms of Jesus. I don't give a fuck. Oh, well, wait a minute. I'm not fucking talking to you. If I ain't talking to you, sit the fuck down, shut the fuck up.
Well, again, somebody in the chat room just said intelligent people don't have to preface
Thank you.
that they're not talking about
I'm not
everybody.
talking to you.
So
If if you offended,
Don't try to check us
good.
again.
I hope you are
while you're off
offended.
camera.
I hope you are offended. I hope this makes your uterus itch in a place a coat hanger won't reach.
Damn.
I don't give a fuck. I'm so tired of this shit. When you bring up something in a flaw, especially in members of the female community, they go and hide around the victim that you're not talking about. I'm not talking about women. What animal legitimately talks about women who were legitimately molested, legitimately drugged and
Taken
raped,
advantage of.
and taken
Right.
advantage of? I got a daughter. I have a mother. I have nieces and females that I care about. I could never come from that place. However, to imply that because those people exist, that none of you are using your pussy to hunt with?
Yeah.
No, some of you out there on the Serengeti hunting with your vagina.
That pussy hiding a sword.
Thank you.
It's a sheath.
Did you read that? Did you read that Aziz Ansari fucking article?
No, that's my man. No, shout out to Aziz.
that shit was what that woman tried to do. Well, what she did to him for
ruined his career.
She that was fucking ridiculous, and that's what you're speaking on.
So,
why she
but
ruined
answer me this. Everybody on the panel, answer me this. Is Roseanne wrong?
About them being failed hoes, I'd have to really, I need her to elaborate on the Me Too movement being failed hoes. I could say this cleans up all statements like
Let me say it another way then. Are failed hoes
there you go.
hiding
There you go.
within
Behind the
Me Too?
The Me Too, dear Me Too, dear Me Tooers, failed hoes
Yes.
is giving your movement a black eye. There you go.
Could Roseanne have been talking about the sleeper cell of failed hoes within the Me Too movement?
Failed hoes, sleeper cell. New on NBC. Failed hoe, sleeper cell.
Failed hoe sleeper cells.
The failed whole chameleon.
Shit, society on our side now. We get a rebate on this pussy now.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
But
100% yes.
I know you motherfuckers mad at me. I don't give a fuck.
Give a fuck?
Let's have this conversation. It's a real conversation. Roseanne probably knows some of the sleeper cell hoes. Hell, we celebrate the hoes, don't we? The Kardashians.
Right.
you probably got a few of them that did some shit that they felt bad about the next day.
I don't give a
And
fuck
then-
if you bartered your
on,
pussy.
They felt bad about it, and then they was like, "Damn, I shouldn't have did that."
Not
and
even
then
not even the next
waited
day.
for the, not right, even right, and then
You're-
they waited for the perfect goddamn
Picture
time.
this. Picture this.
That
You
sounds
are-
like
Use
you
that
are-
motherfucking
that sounds
movement.
like a mercenary.
You are a female star. You are a female star who got on in the late 80s, early 90s. You huge. Everybody know you. Here's that splinter in your mind that Morpheus was talking about to Neo.
The splinter in your
Am I
mind.
getting all of this work because of how good I am?
Right.
Do I have this car? Do I have this bank account? Do people clamor after me because I'm really good at acting? Or because I sucked that dude's dick like a diamond was stuck in it?
Now,
Which is it? And
let
I'm
me-
sitting here in my $1 million my mansion and I can't figure this shit out. I can't figure this shit
No,
out.
but you know
I
what?
sucked his dick and now I'm here. Am I here because and that shit drives them bananas.
Yep.
No, but you know what's crazy? Because I've seen them in action.
See?
You what?
Hey, whose show is this tonight?
Right.
Oh, that's the homie show right there. Can you introduce me?
Right. I'm finna hunt with this pussy.
Does he need a co-host? Well, he might. Why don't you go ask him? Next thing you know, you cuddled up in the corner. What part of I'm looking for a job includes cuddle time in the corner?
Right. The part where if you don't give it to me,
So brokering relationships.
No, I ain't brokering shit. All right, on to the next story. Then we're going to Geoff Brown's intellectual rant.
Shit, I just spit up half of it fucking around with you.
No, this will give you a chance to regurgitate some of the shit you've said before that's profound.
Sons of bitches.
Michael Jackson accuser tried to sell memorabilia anonymously. Well, of course, you know, Wade is... Listen, man, have you seen some of the interviews? No. Michael Jackson sucked my dick. Michael Jackson taught me how to suck dick. Michael Jackson taught me how to suck his dick.
What?
I know this shit ain't funny.
Where is this?
But let's just be logical. When is the most opportune time to go after a billionaire?
When he's dead.
When he's dead.
He can't talk for himself.
Listen, this can't be emotional. This has to be logical. When I'm listening to Gail, Oprah's homegirl, talk about her interviewing, and she was like, the detail in the story. That's what writers do.
And liars.
Writers and liars. Their job is to write compelling, moving stories.
How the fuck else am I going to sell you on it?
A writer is educated, right, on how to speak to the simple mind. Don't get too deep. This shit too much. Bring it down 4,700 notches so you can capture more listeners and readers. Oh, this was the detail. Okay, I guarantee you, if you Google cycle of abuse, cycle of sexual abuse on YouTube, every fact that's in that Michael Jackson documentary will also show up there. So
basically a template.
There's a template to how this is how we gonna write this. Come on.
Damn it.
You mean to tell me the man's star witness in 2005 who pleaded to the court and said none of this shit happened, never touched, never abused, never cuddled, coddled, none of that shit. He's the star witness for Michael Jackson in 2005. We're just not gonna throw in any of the shit of him going crazy because he wasn't successful.
This is the Wade, right?
Yeah.
Wade, all right. Yeah.
Okay. Michael Jackson accuser tried to sell memorabilia, according to ebony.com, anonymously. Don't tell these motherfuckers this means.
He's broke.
You're broke. Selling gifts that Mike gave you, and that's not enough. Let me ask white people know the numbers. The only white guest here. Maddie, how much did Michael Jackson's estate make? What was it, last year or this year?
2018.
2018. How much money did Mike pull in last year?
$2 billion.
From the grave. You fucks.
From the other side.
From the other side. God, this nigga up here harmonizing with Jesus and still made $2 billion. Him and Prince working on that record these motherfuckers never gave us. God. And this motherfucker down here, I'm finna sell the spandex forearm sleeve that Mike gave me during the bad era. You don't get your...
And the irony is Joe Jackson's dead.
Oh, wow. Because you know Joe would have went off.
Right.
Yeah. Listen here, little motherfucker. Let me tell you something. I'm from Gary, Indiana. Let me get within 2 inches of your ass. I'm going to choke shit out your ass. You understand? Much my son did for your bitch ass. Right. Didn't my son move your mama out here? My son moved your mama out here, didn't he? Did he not? Did he not move your mama out here? Your mama rent paid by my son, right?
Simple.
Did my son teach you how to dance?
Yes or no?
You white. You ain't even supposed to know how to dance. You understand?
That's funny.
You got the best dancer in the world. Teach teaching the worst group of people in the world how to dance.
And then now people pay you to teach them how to dance. Because my son told you his shit.
And my son's still feeding you.
If anything, you owe him.
Boy, I'll kill you. If you understand me, you let me get close, I'll kill you. I mean, the shit's amazing. The shit is amazing. Like, yeah. Oh, by the way, he was dating Michael's niece. And Michael hooked him up with his niece.
Wow.
During the time that he was supposed to be molested by. Oh, okay, cool. All right.
You touching my dick? You touching my dick, getting it ready for your niece? Is that what you're doing?
Here, let me show you how she should suck your dick.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
I'm sorry.
Say that shit in 2005 when you could have put him away.
I'm sorry.
And then the excuse is, well, I wasn't ready to reveal my truth.
Ain't that a bitch?
Wow. Is this double jeopardy or perjury or something? What the fuck is this?
My truth.
What'd you say?
He said that based on him having a kid, that's the reason why he changed all this stuff. He had a son, so now he had a different reason to come forward because he don't want that stuff happen to his kid.
Well, that's a good excuse to blame.
He had a son he got to feed.
That's what it is. That son hungry.
That son hungry.
And let me tell you, NSYNC is gone. The Backstreet Boys, all them white people you supposed to be teaching how to dance, they gone, my nigga. They gone, homie.
New kids on the block is now old kids on the banister, nigga.
Old kids on the front porch, nigga. Right? It's over. This shit's crazy, man. Well, we've come to this part of the show that many people love. We give Geoff Brown, because, I mean, like I said, he's notorious for cutting people off and getting excited. And
I'm excited about the rant coming up. I might cut you off and get started. See how I just did that?
Here we go. Yeah, that part of it. Geoff Brown, ladies and gentlemen, the intellectual rant on the ZOWHAT Morning Show. Speak on it, Geoff.
Okay. Let's just start with this horrible motherfucker who is accusing Michael Jackson of molestation. Let's just say that Michael did exactly what he said he did. Let's just say, fuck it. Michael has molested all these kids. Michael did all this shit that y'all are rehashing. Y'all reach backwards and stepping in it. You stepping back into this shit. Here's the problem. Once you recant your story, you're not a credible witness.
That's
Period.
Yeah.
Period. Because now we have to ask, which lie are you going with? One of these has to be a lie. How is it possible? How is it possible that both of these are true? And fine. When you say, I'm telling the truth now, and then I told the truth because, all you are doing is outlining the threshold for your integrity. And we don't give a fuck why it cracks, just that it did. Your salvation
Yes,
is
Lord.
not in the laws, but in the breaking of them.
Yes, Lord.
There is no gray area about that. If you look very closely, every people that were ever in any kind of bondage had to break the laws to get out. Do you know why?
Why, Lord?
Because the law is one of the first keys of bondage. How you think I'm gonna keep you in bondage? How else? I'm gonna make it against the law for you to defend yourself when a stranger in a blue uniform shows up with a gun, badges, radio, a dog, and friends with guns, badges, radios, and dogs, and decides that he is going to roughhouse you. He is going to manhandle you inappropriately. You make it illegal to fight back. That's how.
That's how.
You know how hard it is to have bondage without law? It's almost impossible. So this concept that you are going to follow this particular set of laws that was designed to fuck you in the first place to get out don't make sense. Why, if I have you in prison, would I give you the fucking key? Why is it that you can't see that the people who put you in this position need your compliance in order for you to stay in this position? In the words of my father, can't nobody walk on your back if you stand up straight.
Yes, sir.
Stop depending upon this system to fix it. It's not on the system to fix the system. It is not on this system to stop cops from fucking with you. They put the cops out there in the first fucking place. It is not on me. It's not on me to get my dog off of you. It's on you to get my dog off of you. That's the way I teach my children. You will never ever get your lunch money back appealing to the sentiment of a bully. The only thing a bully understands is equal or greater aggression. This is not to say load your gun and go out in the street. This is to say load your wallet and take your black ass inconveniently and spend your money inconveniently with one another. Something brother Kevin, yes, the dirty 4-letter word easy is what's fucking black people right now. Everything needs to be easy.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you right now, here are two ways. One, something brother Kevin brought up a few shows ago that hopefully you'll get into after this rant, is that each police officer has a bond.
Yep.
That's a pimp ass way to attack this shit.
Main way.
Here's another way, and I want you all to steal this idea. I am working on something right now, and I'm gonna get Zoe Williams' monkey ass against his will to help me with it. Geoff Brown, Uncle Jeff's Black Friday. Here's what's going to happen this year, the Friday after Thanksgiving. I am going to get 2 buses. I'm going to fill them with black people who in the morning of this coming Black Friday are going to go from black business to black business to black business, cash mobbing it.
And beyond.
And beyond, goddammit. Please steal that idea. The answer for us forward comes nowhere but from inside. I'm done.
Buzz Light, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff, for relinquishing control of the show back to me.
Back to you.
Number 1. No, I'm sorry. Star Trek reference.
Come on, man.
Never mind.
Picard or Kirk?
Captain Picard. Number 1.
Jean-Luc. Make it so, number 1.
Make it so. Engage.
Engage.
I love that show. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Geoff Brown's intellectual rant. We love it when Jeff goes in and he makes some solid points. People need to understand, man. We're in a fucked up situation by design, but that does not mean we cannot become designers ourselves.
Yes.
That's the key, right? Yes, they designed some bullshit, but you could redesign or tear down a design or,
sure,
add, accessories or accoutrement to a design. Like you can add on. Yeah. It doesn't have to stay the same.
Redesign.
And a redesign. That's why I say, man, it's important that you guys support this, nonprofit, or is it a nonprofit? Because I want to make sure the money is money good. Y'all reporting
absolutely.
to the IRS?
501c3, not 6.
501c3. Okay, cool. So I need to know, because they need to know. This is something that needs to be supported just because off rip. Fuck what you believe about whatever. At the end of the day, that money gonna find its way to those kids, correct?
100%.
Now tell me, what is the process of that? You get say somebody listening to the show right now drops 10 G's. What happens? You get the 10 G's. What's the first thing you gonna do?
So first of all, we already have multiple field trips lined up for our kids. Last year, we took our kids to the beach. We took about 25 kids that were allowed to go. Of those 25 kids, 20 of them have never been to the beach. So we have multiple trips lined up from beaches to museums.
Beautiful.
Last month, we took our kids to see the first Black and Hispanic Spider-Man, Spider-Man Into the Universe. Into the Spider-Verse. We took 40 of our kids, accompanied by the mentors as well. So we have programming lined up out the wazoo to take our kids. We also have custom clothing that we already have ordered.
Let me tell you right now. Let me tell you something.
Yo.
That word wazoo. It's gonna fuck up your credibility with
Damn.
All right. Yo, but
they're gonna be like, what?
But we do have this king. We do have this apparel because we call each other kings because we are kings and queens, and so we have apparel line already lined up that has kings on it, and so we most of our kids also don't have shoes or shoes that are in very poor condition. So we have.
So let me ask you this: you're not buying Jordans though?
We actually gave our kids Jordans last year. Some of them got Jordans. All of our kids. All of our kids got. And by the way, all this is on our website. You can see it on there. Last year, we had our kids.
Tell them the website.
It's engagethevision.org. ENGAGETHE Vision VISION.org. You can just Google us. We have tons of stuff on there.
Yeah.
But we gave all our kids brand new shoes. Some of them were Jordans.
Wow. Wow.
As well as we take them on character building field trips too. Like we took them to the Fulcrum Ropes course, which teaches them leadership, teaches them how to work together.
No, that teaches them military skills. Listen,
No.
You want to teach some leadership? You want to teach some leadership?
Well, have you
bring them up in here? You bring them children up in here. Hey, Hassan, we love you, man.
Hey, man.
And peace
man.
to your niece, man. Peace to your family's heart. My homeboy Hassan is leaving right now.
Yeah.
You know, he lost his niece in a car accident. If you guys are following Hassan on social media, look up Weed Juice, OUIJUICE. Look up Weed Juice, and just send the brother a message. Just say, hey, man, we thinking about you. We love you. We want you to keep wearing tight ass t-shirts. You know, just, you understand what I'm saying? Hey, man, keep me posted abreast. If the family needs anything, let me know. Man, that hurts. One of our good family members to the ZOWHAT morning show, Hassan McCullough, lost his niece. But we're talking about something that's also very important, too. We're talking about making a change in the community, and we're trying to get people to support Engage the Vision GoFundMe page, right? And we're trying to get people to go to the website and also look up all of the amenities and events and things that they put, on for these children, and they need the funds to do that. Another good example of what Engage the Vision is doing is Will Smith's son, Jaden. His foundation. Has taken on the task of Flint water.
I have a quick question about
finally?
Go ahead.
That the switch that they flipped to the dirty water, did it break? They can't flip the switch back to the other lake?
I don't know if it's as simple as a switch.
No, they changed pipes.
Imagine a big ass switch that said clean, dirty.
Well,
Put that shit on dirty and send it down there to the niggas. Niggas need dirty juice. Send the dirty juice down to the niggas.
Geoff is actually right though. They could put it back on the real water that easy, but the new project is they got so much money invested in the new piping system that they won't do it. But they could put it back on the old system that was good.
Question number 2: has anybody seen Fahrenheit 11/9?
Yep.
Has any Obama supporters seen Fahrenheit 11/9? Are you still? If you have seen the entire movie of Fahrenheit 11/9 and you are still a black supporter of Obama, please call into the fucking show. If you could, if you need anything else, okay. For those of you who have not seen it, Flint begs for Barack Obama to come.
Yep.
He does. He comes. He sees. And in front of them, he takes a sip of Flint water.
But not a real sip.
The fake
Not a real sip, little fake sip,
fake sip.
couple fake sips.
Let it touch my lips real.
Right. He don't say.
Hey,
so,
hey, hold on here.
You got your politics smile on.
Hold on now.
Hold on now.
Did he actually take a sip?
No, that's the point. That's the whole thing.
point.
That's the whole thing.
No. Here's
Did
the whole
water
point.
touch the man's lips?
Here's the
Jeff?
whole point. The whole point is
It's illusion of water
he
touches.
didn't know.
The illusion of water touched his
It
lips.
doesn't matter if the water touched his lips. What he didn't say is that this is America.
This America,
This is
Jack.
disgraceful, and I'm in charge. He didn't say none of that shit. He has the power to send motherfuckers out of the country to kill, but he can't get these people clean water. The fuck out of here with that shit.
As the beleaguered city of Michigan, right, the city within Michigan continues to recover from its water crisis, the young celebrity is leading a hard charge to help heal the city.
Why don't he tell his daddy to call Obama and get some help?
First off, we got to give him the name of his organization, and because I want people to support him.
Yeah.
I want people to look him up, and if it's a 501c3, maybe they need donations too, right? Well,
Big Will.
do rich people? Okay, never mind. Yeah, we should support Jaden.
100%.
100%. And he's also working with a church out there, First Trinity Missionary Baptist Church, and they trying to get some clean water into Flint. And I was talking to this young lady who is from Flint, and she's educated, beautiful lady, and she was like, yeah, man, we still dealing with the water issue. The water is still dirty.
Goddamn shame.
Now, we fighting, this motherfucker done shut down the government. The government been shut down over a wall. And nobody said, hey, what about some new pipes?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. While we
This
build
is one of our cities,
And
right?
they're still voting for Trump.
And they're still voting for Trump.
On the flip side of that too, people both sides are fighting over a wall, yet they're still, and that's both sides, liberal and conservative, and the water's still dirty in Flint, Michigan.
First off, let's just be honest. They don't care about the water. They don't care about people. They don't care about shit.
Hell no. In that movie, Fahrenheit 11/9, they show you that when they switched all the water, they did the businesses too. And then the businesses started causing a ruckus. They was like, what the fuck, nigga, our business is failing because of it. So they came and switched the businesses' water back to the old water that wasn't contaminated, and then still left all the residents on the fucked up shit.
Wow.
Just to show you, they could have did it. They switched, no, just the businesses, niggas pay us. Then rest of you niggas, get this fucked up water.
That's crazy.
And it don't matter because it doesn't penetrate the Fox News bubble.
Nope.
So it doesn't exist.
Wow.
Yep.
The Fox News bubble. That's a fucking ugly bubble to be a part of, don't you think?
I mean,
don't
think
see-
about it.
I don't see
You've
it on
made it.
CNN.
You're
I don't
in
see
the
it on,
Fox
much on
News
CNN lately either. I don't see it on those fucking sites.
Well, if you're in the Fox bubble, you think the wall is being built right now. He stopped saying, I'm going to build a wall, and said it's being built. We're almost finished. That's what people in the Fox bubble think.
Well, I'm saying all of it's fucked up.
Agreed.
All right.
Because both sides ain't talking about the motherfucking water.
Well, let's go to one of our, another story. Let's go to one of our favored people we like in politics as blacks. A lot of black people love Bernie Sanders.
I feel the burn.
There's better ways to help people than writing out a check. That's what he said in response to his reparations question.
He's right.
I will slap him and you, Jeff. What the fuck?
There are better ways than writing a check.
When a nigga spent how many? Oh, let's see.
What does that have to do with the check?
Hold on a second. Hold on. Just Hold on, because you have a way of agreeing with me in a boomerang kind of way, in a backwards, offhanded kind of way, in a side door kind of way.
Come through the side door.
Just there's a front door in the valet.
That's what
he comes through the patio door of your mind. He about to write that down.
Coming through the patio door of your mind.
That's Geoff. But this is what's crazy to me. Fundamentally, reparations are to repair the damage that was done by slavery and Jim Crow.
Yes.
Right? For, as Antonio Moore and Yvette Carnell put it, hashtag ADOS, which stands for American Descendants of Slaves.
Shout out. Do
now, let me just see. Reparations is this big ass argument now. Reparations. Okay. When you start to understand what slavery was, violent, demeaning, soul wrenching, all that shit. Barbaric, evil, demonic. You just keep going.
Calculating.
But
oppressive.
Black people were literally like a tractor on the field.
Cow, pig, chicken, nigga.
That's what is the term for slavery? What do they call it?
Chattel.
Chattel slavery. Like you're property. You're a thing.
Cow, pig, chicken, nigga.
Right. Cow, pig, chicken, nigga. Wealth is built on the backs of those slaves. White wealth.
Pebble Beach.
White wealth.
Yacht racing.
One more time. White wealth.
Big mansions.
And today, Asian wealth, because it's still happening in India.
Hold on now.
We don't give a fuck about that.
Fuck them. We're not going to another country right now. We'll fuck with the peasants over there later.
I love you so much. I love you so much. Here's the teachable moment.
Here we go. Yes.
Dear white people, please understand.
I'm here to learn
that on this show and in general, when you hear us speak, we are speaking in the first person of black alpha male. And it's not that we don't give a damn about the rest of the world's problems. It's just that we don't give a fuck about the rest of the world's problems because we don't have the time. That's like me standing on my porch telling you to cut your grass while my house is on fire. Well, I don't have time.
And that's the problem with white liberals.
Yes.
Because
you guys.
If you cannot see what I'm doing right now, I'm giving the middle finger to Zoe.
That was a touche moment. Go ahead.
Yeah. And please don't lump me in that category.
Nah, he's a brother.
No label.
He is a brother. Look at him. He got
the issue with white liberals is the fact that they fight for everybody else outside of this country, but they don't go into the hood and support people here.
Because that's not their job.
Right.
No, it's not their job, but I find it interesting.
No, it is their job. You know how much money you get for philanthropy? You know how much money philanthropists make?
Oh, sure.
Well,
shit.
Yes, it's the same reason why
business.
We can go to a March for Our Lives event and it looks like Coachella in downtown Los Angeles. I'm not even joking.
It looks like Coachella.
I'm not even joking. They have the food trucks. They have a stage that is you've never seen such a beautiful sound stage with the DJ probably like that makes 10 racks a session.
Right. Yeah.
And they were marching for that, and this was what took place in Florida, and that's a damn shame. But
see, this is why I call it to label what you're saying.
Yes.
I call the liberals on the left, the white liberals, I call it toxic altruism.
Not all, but some.
Of course. You guys need that. We don't need that. We're pretty intelligent. Yeah. No, but I call it toxic altruism.
It's called a callback.
And the reason why it's toxic altruism is because I can do for you, but I'm not going to do anything transformative.
No.
I can give. I can provide.
Oh my God!
I can participate.
You're by the side of the road with broke limbs, and your car's on fire, and it looks like you're bleeding. Here's a stick of gum.
Here's a splint
But see,
for your legs.
And for the reparations thing you were saying earlier, it would have been great to have for those families who were slaves who got released to have gotten those reparations, and the world maybe would look a lot different if
The
they
shit
did.
would be different if the 40 acres and the mule truck would have showed up.
Which is an insult, by the way.
But if it happened back then, you don't think?
No. All you motherfuckers, shut the fuck up. No.
Oh shit.
All this
shit.
goddamn slavery shit. All
about
this
to be
slavery
this
shit.
Yes, sir.
God damn.
Hit him,
Man.
Ken.
Only 300,000 people were brought here to America as slaves. So really, it's only like 3 to 5%. So out of every 100 niggas
Slow
out
down.
there, out of
Yeah,
every
you got
100 niggas out there, only 3 or 5 of you will be getting reparations. So how is that going to change anything?
No, I'm not talking about now. I'm not talking about now.
At any point in time. Still, the percentage of people who are trying to get reparations, the number of you that were bought here or are descendants of African slaves is so minute. It's not going to make a difference. Most of you niggas who are here, you were born here. I mean, you are indigenous to this landmass. That's your reparations. And until you come back in that status saying that I'm indigenous to this landmass, now give me my shit. They don't owe you anything. How do they owe you? And how do they owe you something when in the section that gives you citizenship, you don't have anything but privileges and immunities? You don't have a right. So what the hell do they owe somebody with no rights? Somebody answer me that, please. I want the answer to that question. What do I owe you?
We ain't giving it to you because we don't owe you.
And they don't owe you. And they don't owe you, motherfucker. Goddamn.
Don't owe you
y'all
no
niggas
motherfucking
y'all ain't gonna get shit. So this ADOS, whatever the fuck it's called, is bullshit. You're not gonna get anything until you come back in your correct status as indigenous people of this landmass. Period. Niggas.
Damn.
Well, Bernie said, there's better ways to help people other than writing a check. I want to ask this panel.
He's right.
He is right.
Give me an example, Jeff,
Of a better way.
of a better way than writing a reparations check.
The assembly of black educators, predominantly male, who step up with the credentials and say that they will make themselves available geographically and professionally to teach young black males about our true history and grant that school money. Put that school in
So education.
no, not education.
What are we doing?
Not education. Re-education.
Re-education.
Financial re-education. These places put into inner cities, and the major sports teams in those cities are financially and socially responsible for these learning institutions, because these are the very places these are the killing fields that they crop from in order to make this team. So you are responsible. That's way one. No check written.
That's
Right.
that's a great point.
You're right, but
That
it
is
can't be
amazing.
more indoctrination shit. It can't be, more indoctrination centers, which schools really are.
I don't know what you mean.
Meaning, if they're going to create programs, they can't be in control of that damn.
I think I covered that. I started right out with the curriculum has to be qualified.
He did say that.
I didn't hear
Afro
him.
male. Oh, yeah,
That's
okay.
why- that's
All
why
right,
I'm
I'll
saying-
say it
that's why I
again. We need qualified alpha males, black men who are educators, doctors, professors,
Mentors.
lawyers, mentors,
Yeah.
people who are going to step forward black first. I have no intention on regurgitating what you've already learned about history that serves you no purpose.
Right.
We are going to learn truly where mathematics comes from.
Right.
We are going to learn that there is no such thing as Greek anything, because all of it is stolen from
Right,
Africa.
right.
We are going to learn about ourselves. We are going to learn how to build businesses as opposed to servicing them. When you put that in position and bind institutions to this idea, now you doing something. But unless and until you kind, I'm gonna get back to ADOS, which unlike you, I co-sign, bruh.
I co-sign it too.
Unless you get back to, exactly. And so forgive me until I look through this extremely expensive book, or until you stop asking me questions that you don't answer. You do that a lot.
No, I don't. I answer every question you got, nigga. You full of shit, nigga. I answer every question you got.
I am full of shit. And you don't answer questions.
I'm an answer machine, nigga. Nothing but problem solver.
No, you don't.
Okay, so let's
answer. Ever answered? I've answered it, nigga.
All right.
No, you don't. No, you haven't. I love you, but you do that all the time.
No,
you too.
You say I do that
Taurus,
all the time.
Yes.
the bull,
Yes.
and Aries the ram.
Yes.
We will have no further clashes on this particular topic. But this is why I love these two niggas. You know why? Because these niggas will fight.
We
Yeah.
won't.
Not each other.
I'm saying ideologically.
Oh yeah.
Until the end of the motherfucking show.
We'll go cats and dogs, but don't fuck with this nigga right here. I'll run him up there. It's over. That's my
Don't
man
even
right
think
there.
about touching this nigga.
That's what he
So
had.
I have to slow it down, my niggas. Because they will go back and forth forever.
My man right there. We just happen not to agree. Black folk need to learn how to disagree.
I bet you gonna agree. Bet you
Shut the
gonna.
fuck up.
Bet you gonna agree with this.
What they do?
I don't know. If you're gonna.
What they do?
What they do? What they do? Do it in your D.
What they do? Do it in your dick.
Do it in your D. So, come to find out, R. Kelly gets out of jail. A lady who is a daycare owner drops $100K. Now I don't know any daycare
What?
owners that is balling like she got a
Shit, I do.
a daycare university.
I do.
She must be from L.A. She must be from L.A.
Chicago.
She
I
from the
guess.
city, man. She from Chicago.
Oh, Chicago.
Y'all better stop sleeping on that daycare shit. That's paper.
Yeah,
Daycare owner who posted a $100K bond for R. Kelly is seemingly a fan,
He didn't have it?
you know, that
No.
Damn.
that she met in 2008. He's only been a gentleman to me. After spending the weekend in a Chicago jail, R. Kelly posted bail thanks to a local woman who says she is his friend. Now, explaining why she paid the singer's $100,000 bail and defending him as a gentleman toward her. Wow, that's... Oh, God.
Okay.
Valencia P.
didn't pee on me?
Love.
P? Really?
P. Love. P. Love.
She love P.
Valencia P. Look, why is this nigga filming us? Who is he? Okay, cool. A big Suge Knight nigga came walk by with a camera and filmed. All right, don't film us, pimp.
Right?
FBI nigga?
Yeah, I didn't like any of that. Valencia P. Love spoke to Fox 23 reporter Tia A. Irwin Tuesday, February 26th. Court records show Love, a local restaurant and daycare owner. Okay, there it is. She's a restaurant owner, too.
Got money.
All right. Is a 47-year-old resident of the Chicago suburb of, do you know this place? Romeoville.
Oh, yeah, Romeoville. That's where niggas move when they think they're doing something.
Okay. She paid the required 10% of the $1 million bond against Kelly. Now, your thoughts? She says he's a friend. He's only been a gentleman to her. She was just moved out of the kindness of a heart.
Good. She don't.
R. Kelly broke like that?
Bruh.
Nigga, I ain't watched none of them damn.
Bruh, it ain't
clips
about
and shit.
watching. It's very simple math. What makes you think that this system wouldn't fool a nigga who can't read out of his mind?
First off, it's easy to fool a nigga that can't read.
He can't read. Hello? Who don't know R. Kelly can't read?
Here, boy, go over there and get that
Okay?
box.
Mayweather, you better get on some Sam I Am, nigga. You got about 5 years, and your ass gonna be broke too. Cause you can't. How you gonna not be able to read?
Nigga said Sam I am.
Go over there and get that box of cereal. That's not a box of cereal. That's a box of nails.
Right?
Is this a strategic move on R. Kelly's part?
No. No. How so?
To say
She
you
owns a
can't read?
daycare.
Oh, okay. 5. I want a girl who's 5.
Oh my god.
I didn't know where you were going with that one for a second. I was like,
It's like a farm.
Damn.
It's like a farm.
damn.
No.
It's my farm league.
That's right.
No.
This is
Well, if you're gonna pee on, if you want to get them used to peeing, you want to get them used to peeing on themselves first.
Damn.
oh shit.
I mean, it works both ways, right? How does he not have this money?
Are you kidding me?
No, man.
He's been
have 100K.
he's been touring consistently to
Doesn't matter.
sold out shows
Bruh.
for years.
Here's how. See, you know what? And I like this because his Caucasian confusion is genuine.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I'm here to learn. I'm here to learn. I'm here to learn.
All right. If I was making that kind of money, I'd have an accountant already lined up. My Uncle Harry does account. You think it's for white people thinking.
Right. He has.
Niggas ain't got none of that.
Hey, Jeff. He has a white response.
He has a white response. This is what cracks me up. That's why
Uncle Perry's on speed dial.
Yes, thank you. That's hilarious.
How fast the doctor-
To take the long way around this, that's why I wasn't mad at the Bush. Remember when them Bush twins was getting in all kind of trouble? I wasn't mad at them. You know why? Because they don't know nobody that know nobody that know nobody that know nobody that's broke. They don't. They don't.
Right.
Black people, to include the Obamas, are one phone call away from a motherfucker on the edge.
That's it.
Every Friday, the White House was getting a phone call for a payday loan for some of Michelle's cousins on the South Side.
No, do you know what's interesting though? Obama, he understood image.
Right.
Yeah.
His
Right.
thing, he was. Listen, anybody coming this motherfucker under this administration,
Dig it.
if you got any dirt on you, we gonna drop you. He was not.
He didn't fuck around at all.
You not finna make me look bad in a situation where they waiting for me to look bad.
Nope. Even Van Jones. Van Jones, sorry, my nigga. You got the bounce.
Opening trap
Hey,
door.
y'all niggas got to rock up out of here. We not finna do it today. Not in this administration.
Nah.
You owe child support? I can't fuck with you, dog.
The only thing they had on him was a tan suit.
That's it.
That's it. Just the tan suit. It's unpresidential to wear a tan suit.
Yeah.
It just doesn't look right. We don't like it.
And Michelle's arms.
He was the Teflon Don for sure.
Yeah, but I'm saying he was very strategic and smart about protecting his image while he was in the office.
But
Yes.
but yes, and yes, and it was not just his job to protect his image.
Yeah.
Obama had a very big job. He had to provide the gasoline for Trump to light the match.
Ooh, we go deeper. Say more.
All Barack Obama was a mirror for these fucking goobers who are jumping up out of nowhere. He took away all your excuses. Here I am in black flesh, raised by a single mother. I made it all the way to the Harvard Law Review. And now I am commander-in-chief of what is perceived to be the most powerful government on the earth. And what did you do? You got fired from Chili's yesterday, you dumb fucking goober. You are nowhere near me. And that angered them to see this. I don't have any excuses now. This motherfucker is the president. I can't take it. Is there anything on him? No. I need somebody more like me. Somebody who I can aspire to. Somebody who has everything and doesn't fucking deserve it. Here come Trump. Bow, light the match.
So let me ask this question.
Wow. Profound. That is very profound.
Thank you. I smoke a lot of weed.
We know that there's a white guy in the building, and we all have white friends. And white people, their perspective is always wanted because we try to understand.
It's cute.
Right.
I can be broke after all that money.
No, but people, again, we have to go to the resident white guy to get some context for this next story.
I'm making any investments.
Virginia First Lady under fire for handing cotton to black students during tour of residents' slave quarters. She was handing them cotton like it was
Candy, huh?
Sure.
But it wasn't candy.
Exactly. It was
literally cotton.
What the
You can't make shit like this up.
Here, would you like a piece?
of what we forced your ancestors to pick?
What is happening in Virginia right now? Is
What's going on?
It was at a museum, right?
Are these all diversions
It
for
was
the
at a museum, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've been to the museum before, and I'm not saying in
They
context,
handed you cotton?
They actually did hand us the raw cotton so we could feel what the texture was like as opposed to other cotton. But it was like the cotton right off of the plant that they were given so the kids could get. I'm not trying to defend her. I'm just saying I've actually been to the museum, and they gave us the raw cotton so we could understand what the slaves had to go through with dealing. Because
were they only giving it to the, like? Was it a
Let's
class?
read it.
Because you know we know.
Wait. Let's read it.
Can I go higher? Can I go higher?
I want to know. I want to know what I want to know exactly what happened. Though I really do.
He's channeling Jesus right now. Let the white man speak.
Okay,
good.
Is this yet another diversion in Virginia to take our focus off of the late term abortions, organ harvesting, lobbied by Scientific America?
No.
I like that though.
Globalists,
I don't know.
Like
No.
You're talking about the Alex Jones.
Virginia.
No, it isn't.
Virginia.
No, it isn't.
Virginia.
Talking about the Alex Jones.
Go ahead, Jeff.
No,
Jeff.
Virginia.
I'm trying to get your thought in here, Jeff. Bring it in.
This concept that this is a diversion for one particular thing? No. And a blanket, to give it a blanket statement, slavery was not only a device of or white supremacy is a device of genetic survival. Slavery is a device of economics. There is no opulence without abject poverty and slavery.
Right.
In order to create your own opulence, your ideas must become your slaves. You must make your ideas work day and fucking night.
Here we go.
You make your ideas work until they fucking die. You have no fucking remorse or love for your ideas. Your ideas are
Jeff.
there to serve you.
Jeff.
And yes.
You owe me money.
Oh, what'd I do?
I said that 5 years ago.
You did? Did you say that?
I'm gonna need that.
Okay, you need that paper?
Royalties.
Okay, well then.
Okay, continue.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, your ideas must become your slaves. The concept that slavery, racism now being anything other than a smoke screen, anything other than a smoke screen to keep the power elite in charge and keep the regular people, like regular white people, like you got regular white people clothes on right now. The power elite is not talking about you because there are certain places that you or me can't go that the power elite can. Once white folks figure out that they're getting fucked as bad or even worse than black people by the power elite, there will be smoke in every city, and we are getting closer and closer to that.
Right.
When they go, oh, wait a minute, this Obamacare, that was for me? I mean, I like the care part. I'm just trying to get to scrape the nigger part off. If I could scrape the Obama off it, then it would be great. Once them white folks wake up and go, you've been fucking us like these niggas, let's get them niggas, then you got a problem.
Who was the mom that?
But listen, we're at the end of the show.
Oh shit!
Okay, it happens, man. When you're having fun.
God damn it!
How are we doing on those donations?
You guys haven't gotten any.
Not a goddamn one. But you white folks and ambiguously racial black people can come back again.
But what I'm going to say one thing.
But I want you to give the link.
It'll be a real quick.
Okay, well, quick with the preamble.
Okay. Whether you're down with us or not, I encourage everyone to go out in their communities and just start building things that can benefit young black youth for later, whether it's us or not. And you know, if you can't co-sign us, co-sign that. Because we're out here.
This is what I'm gonna do.
We're out here doing something. We're doing something.
I'm gonna go down to the school.
Yes.
And then I'm a broadcast live.
Oh.
Yeah. And we're gonna chop it up in person. I'm gonna see the kids.
Let me know.
You coming?
You know I follow you. Okay. Let me. Whose car are we taking?
Perfect.
We can take my car.
No. Okay. Somebody watch The Town. You remember the scene where Ben Affleck comes in?
Somebody tell us
I
that
need
the
your help.
show is over again.
I need your help. We're gonna hurt some people, and I can never tell you about it. You know what his friend says? Whose car we taking? Motherfucker, Zoe Williams. If you in some shit, whose car we taking? I'm down. Let's go.
I'm with you, Jeff. 100. Let's go visit this.
Let's go see this fucking school. Who keep talking
What's a good day? Because I'm off on Thursday.
It's Fridays.
Well, Thursday I have the end of
Fridays, 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. at Martin Luther King
Not this Friday.
Elementary School
Next Friday.
in South Central Los Angeles.
Let's do it next Friday.
Not 96 hours from now, but the next Friday I'm down.
Yeah, and the link is gofundme.com/engage the vision. The website is engagethevision.org.
All right, yeah. This was I'm well over time right now.
Thank you, Zoe, by the way, for having us.
thank you so
Really
much.
appreciate
I
it.
just wanted you guys to get in here and like kind of redeem yourself. Oh, Kev's book.
Yeah. Let me just say real quick. I did a documentary, a small documentary called Vibranium Instructions for Dummies. It's on my Real Nagas channel. So go ahead and check that out. And if you want the book, I put everything on realnagas.com under the Real Nagas knowledge shop. So just go ahead and check that out, and you can get everything on that shop.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this was the ZOWHAT Morning Show. We'll be back next week, man, with another heater. We appreciate everybody for tuning in live as well as on YouTube. Thank you for dealing with our ramblings today. We'll be back next week with a fire one, but don't miss tonight's episode of The Voice of Reason on Dash Talk X, 5 to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Zoe Williams in the building. I'll be there. Deuces.
Another great show. Nice. Oh, got to work that in every show. What will happen then?
Nice little stretch.
That was nice.
Not bad.
That was good.
Not bad.
Don't worry, guys.
They gonna fuck with you.
I'm not
with you.
I'm
It's
not
gonna
worried.
take a minute.
I think
Y'all been
it's
getting
just.
some heat? They been getting some heat or something? Y'all
Well,
been taking some heat?